like to start with your key takeaways from the session.
I think it was a great group of panelists, and it was extremely well modulated as well. I would, a lot of the panelists came up with some very good insights, and like Anuji came up with this example of the Lakshman Rekha as a firewall, which is an excellent way to convey things to the audience from the perspective of understanding, security and the concept of distancing oneself from the potential threats. And a lot of different points were brought up which were of extreme relevance.
So my next question to you is, how would you address the evolving challenges of cybersecurity in an increasingly digital world?
Well, cybersecurity is not a small problem, and it is not a localized problem. In fact, it affects everybody, including the common man on the street who doesn't even know what cybersecurity is. Now, with technology advancing, with the advent of artificial intelligence, with the advent of machine learning, with robotics, drones, you name it, all the technology is coming together, converging. Things like ChatGPT, for example. In fact, in the early days of ChatGPT, any Tom, Dick and Harry could open up ChatGPT and just ask, how do I hack into this? And ChatGPT would give you a step-by-step process of doing it. So it was basically the democratization of cyber hacking, so to speak.
Right.
And cybersecurity is rather a tougher aspect of it, because you have to defend against every attack. And for the hacker, for them, only one attack needs to succeed. So the perspective has to change. We have to be proactive and be in a position where we can, prevent things from happening rather than react post the incident. Right. We have to be prepared to do it.
Right. How do you foresee the impact of emerging technologies such as AI, drones, and biometrics on the private security industry over the next 5 years or in the near future?
Yeah, so this kind of technology is actually, going to create a huge shift in the security industry. The private security industry has traditionally been dependent on manpower. And the focus has been, more on bodies rather than on technology. But with artificial intelligence, with drones, with different kinds of surveillance, with the kind of analytics that goes with this kind of surveillance, what we are going to see is a paradigm shift. And technology is going to actually, and is also currently, we see this trend, is replacing manpower. And what is happening is that what you could do with 12 people, like, say a beat, for example, can be handled with 2 or 3. And we see, that drones are being used, for, monitoring a perimeter, and they're doing a pretty good job. So all these kind of things are different ways and means of making the task more reliable, easier, and doable at a lower cost. So when all these 3 factors come into play, we are going to see this trend of technology replacing humans when it comes to the security industry.